Please do not adjust the volume on your headset. This is just a test of my brand new $2,000 HD microphone. This is only a test.
Woo! That shit sounds clear as a motherfucker. Damn, boy, you got some nice ass shit there, motherfucker. Suck a dick, bitch. Suck a goddamn dick. How's that? Stick that fucking microphone up your ass, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-wee! Look at the balls on that motherfucker. God damn. I have no idea what's happening right now. It's like I just had a mental breakdown. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I feel sorry for those that probably are wearing a headphones. Sorry, that new microphone got me a little excited. By the way, I don't have a new microphone because this channel doesn't really need a new microphone because it's pretty perfect the way it is. So shut the fuck up and hit the goddamn button. Here we go. Dun, dun. Check out this fucking ultra long transition. It's so long it might put you to sleep. Here we go, boys and girls. Yay! Come on. Come on. Come on! There it is! What's going on, you pasty-looking motherfucker? Check out the shirt. Yep. No Adidas shirt tonight. Some legal troubles with them that you guys will find out in the video tomorrow. You want to make sure you watch tomorrow's video because there's a bit of a change to the format. It might be good, it might be bad. I don't know, but I just suggest that you watch tomorrow's video. What's going on, everyone? Bart, Chuck, 3D, Ruben. Oh, shit, we got Truckin' in here. Big time celebrity. Dan, Ray in the house. Jason. I'll be a son of a bitch. JT. Woohoo. Partha, Wicked. Ismail's in the house with his broken leg. We got all the motherfuckers in this bitch. Sammy. Is that Sammy Davis Jr.? Or is that motherfucker dead? Michael Whitehair, you know damn well it's way past his curfew, yet he's still up. That son of a bitch. Wearing the highway worker shirt. This is not a orange. This is a salmon color. Hello? Salmon, all right? Go to your local store and ask for a salmon colored shirt. And they'll probably... Well, they'll probably pull their dick out because they'll probably assume that you're gay at some point and you'll probably want to start blowing them because who wears salmon? Who the fuck wears salmon-colored shit? I'll tell you who. People that are severely overweight that have a limited selection of clothes. That's who wears salmon-colored shit. Because when it's the only 4X shirt in the goddamn store that you could buy, you got to buy it. I don't get to wear all the cool shit like people do, you know. I don't get to shop at Old Navy and buy my fucking jeans for $6. I gotta fucking spend $100 on a pair of Fat Boy jeans. Whoo, how's it hanging? High and tight? Nothing on me hangs high and tight, I can tell you that much. Everything is a little loose and low. Loose and low, they call me. And by the way, tonight we have nothing to talk about. Not a fucking goddamn thing. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna admire each other, talk some shit, and I don't know, that's it. I wish I had something for you guys, but we don't. We'll do some lovely news later on in this disaster. Tonight is not sponsored by Yeti because, yeah, that was bought when the channel used to be successful. There we go. We got some Dunkin' Donuts flowing in there from the Keurig. Shout out to Dunkin'. Who's not sponsoring this show either. What's up, Georgia boy, a.k.a. Jeremy? Ooh, we got Bill Bottoms in this motherfucker. What's up, Bill? Oh, okay, well, that's it, folks. That was the highlight of the show, was the intro. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You might be wondering, wow, what kind of cool stuff do you have to show us, Mark? Nothing, actually. I do. Oh, it's another pod. Never mind. Another goddamn disposable from Lost Vape. Same fucking thing as it was last time, just got a bigger battery in it, so you got more to throw into the garbage. Ray Ray says, the Yeti sucks ass, overpriced, get you the coldest bottle, stays colder, longer, and cheaper. Well, I agree with you to a point on this one. So, I own probably like 4 different versions of the Yeti. And I do admit the Yeti is expensive as fuck, and you're paying for the name. Though the build quality on the Yeti is pretty good. I've noticed with all these style cups, if you put them in the dishwasher a few times, that double wall insulated seal, I think, breaks, and they're no longer... They don't keep the ice like frozen for like 2 or 3 days anymore. It's really strange because they're dishwasher safe, but the minute you put them in there 3 or 4 times, they're not as good. The one from Walmart is really good. The what the fuck is the name of it? It's got a little mountain on it. I forgot the name, but that's what we mainly have is like the Walmart version, which is just as good as these. But the no-name ones don't have like these cool tops like the Yeti does. Like this one, you could fucking drink from it wherever you want. You're not like stuck to a certain location. You could drink it here, here, here. But yeah, they're super overpriced. This one, is this the one? No. I think I have I got one for my birthday with a personal message on it. From my wife. I think it says I have a small dick. Merry Christmas, something like that. YouTube that shit, the coldest versus Yeti, and yeah, you're not supposed to put those in the dishwasher. Oh, so you're not supposed to. All right, okay, there you go then. So yeah, I guess that's what I've been doing wrong. They've been wonderful up until they're clean, and after you put them in the dishwasher, they still remain cold, but they don't stay as cold as they were or hot as they were. Speaking of cold and speaking of hot, we got the biggest sellout in chat tonight. One of the biggest celebrities in all of the land, Ginger Industries. Folks, you will not believe what this man is going to do for everyone for Thanksgiving. He's going to give everyone in chat a free boxer mod of their choice. You ain't got to pay a fucking thing. You ain't got to pay for shipping, nothing. I mean, that's pretty kind if you ask me. What other company you know that will do something like that? And he's running also, he's got an 80% off coupon. Coupon code, you are stupid as shit, and it'll get you 80% off. I wonder if is he having a Black Friday sale? Do they still call it Black Friday? Or is that considered racist nowadays? I would have figured they would have got rid of the black part and just called it Friday. Or like Shopping Friday. Oh my god, it's Shopping Friday! Yay! What do we got vape-wise? Well, we got this little beauty right here. This is the video that you're going to want to watch tomorrow. Make sure you watch that. Put it on your to-do list. Whew, we got some disposables. We got the beauty that is the Dual 21 with the BTFC with the whatchamacallit drip tip on top. What drip tip is that? I forgot, but it's comfortable. It doesn't look right though. And of course, we are doing MTL. We got this little... What happened to the drip tip on here? Oh, I changed it out. That looks ridiculous, but there we go. There's the dot mod with the whistle tip 510. I know it looks ridiculous. BFCM M22. What the fuck is BFCM 22 is the coupon code. Bad fucking see bitch. You know what? I have no idea what that stands for. BFCM. Bitch fucking cum monster. Or big fucking cum monster 22. There you go. Or black fucking cum monster 22 inches. There you go. The 22-inch black fucking cum monster. That is the that's a pretty sweet coupon too. 15% off. Where's my shit? There's my shit. Mike is actually paying me to use this, so there you go. Got the K-Fun on that bad boy right there. Yeah, the dot mod's nice. It's actually, well, they say it's leather, and who knows? Maybe dot mod actually did put leather on this because they're, they do weird shit like that. Smells like rubber, but who knows? Vape's really good. Dotbot may be a little kind of confused about the video when they see this one, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to do what you want to do. What else do we got over here? Everything's just fucking like thrown around. Where's the... I got... What I've been doing lately is I've been putting... Since I'm doing MTL, and when you do an MTL like a pod system or something, like the juice, you hardly ever have to fill the pod, which is nice. So now in every room of the house, I have a pod system or an MTL device laying there. So I have one in my bedroom, one in the bathroom, one in the kitchen, one in the living room. So whenever I walk through the house, I just grab what's there and start vaping. That is the beauty that is MTL and pod systems. The more I start using pod systems, the more I see all these benefits of using a pod system. It's like, where have I been? My eyes have been closed, and you guys have... you did something in my brain. You made me think pod systems were bad. And I'm going to blame you guys for everything not seeing the light. Now that I see the light, I can actually feel the light. And the light feels good. No, it doesn't, because it's not on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I already asked, speaking of a Yeti, whatever happened to the Yeti coils and Cup Ozark? There you go. Thank you, Bachelor. The Ozark Trail Cup from Walmart is the best one to get. If you want to, you want to be cool, you want a Yeti cup, but you don't want to spend their outrageous price, go to Walmart, get an Ozark. Yeti coils, I have no idea. I do have to give Bachelor. This is the first time you will ever witness this, folks. So you better fucking screenshot it or do something. Because here it comes, and you'll never do it again. I have to apologize to Bachelor. I made a boo-boo. The Harley Davidson shirt that I was wearing this past Friday that I was really liking and enjoying, Johnny the Beard did not send me that shirt. Bachelor sent me that shirt. Shortly after that show, he went and found the episode where he actually sent us a gift, and I unboxed it, and yeah, I felt kind of I felt a little bit like an asshole. I'm like, oh shit, okay, my bad. That's what happens when you get old. So I apologize, Bachelor. That's it. It'll never happen again. Meaning I'll never apologize to you ever again, no matter what it is. And speaking of apologies, the most racist Mexican this side of the U.S. is in chat. Wow, Angel Gomez. When I went to Chicago, I had a fleshlight in every room of his house, of my house. Oh, he had what? You used a fleshlight in every room of my house? You sick fuck. Don't ever let that motherfucker in your house. No, there's no telling what he will do. And we got Hippie dropping one of the freebies. Being a member for 28 months, he deserves a little something. And he says, I did not use Bachelor's right pronoun. So he is pissed, but he told me there are 97 genders. Can you name 5 of the genders? Tree, bus, tiger, chair, and bowling ball. Those are the 5 out of the 97 genders. Thank you. By the way, I am known as I'm not male or female. I'm actually a flower pot. So please don't address me by male or female. I am a flower pot. Thank you. All hail the king. Now that sounds fucking racist as shit. God damn, Vape Warrior. I assume you're probably wearing a white cape too? All hail the king as he sets the cross on fire in someone's lawn. You racist fuck. Doo-doo-doo. Screw DHL. They fucked up my waybill invoice saying an RTA had e-liquid and then blamed me and refused to fix it. Now I'm out of $50. Did you buy the RTA used? Or did you buy it new? Because if you bought it used, there could be a possibility that there might have been juice in it. But if you bought it new, then Vaping Bachelor, thank you for that donation. Because Bachelor is such a big supporter of Biden, he did say thank you, Happy Hippie, and thank you to President Biden. So nice of Bachelor thanking him. Biggest supporter, by the way. I think he has a Biden tattoo. Bachelor does. It's kind of nice of him. No one's been home the whole day since everyone has left this house at 6 a.m. It's now 7:13, and they haven't been home all fucking day. Not once. It's been kind of nice, actually. It's been quiet and peaceful, and I can actually, like, take a shower and dry my balls off with the fan, with the door open. I can take shits with the door open. I can do whatever I want. I could jerk off in one room and wipe my dick off in the other. There's no boundaries here. They're all sick of you, Mark. You know what? I'll teach you. Check your PMS. Here we go. Ray dropping PMs during a show. This son of a bitch. All right, we're going to stop the show. Actually, there was something we were supposed to do this week. I think it was we're going to pay attention to Bachelor all episode, I think it was. There was something we were supposed to do this week. I think it was, or is that next week? I forgot. Anyways, Ray sent, oh, here we go. We got a link to the video, the coldest water bottle ice pack, blah, 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 blah. Is this an actual link to buy it? Dude, you know how many cups I have in my cabinet right now? It's mental. If you go in my cabinet, it's like all different brands of these metal cups that apparently can keep shit cold or hot, and they're all just essentially pieces of shit because they all been in the dishwasher. Do you know where Roger is? He's not here either. Roger is MIA, folks. He got up this morning and he walked out and he said, fuck this place, I'm not coming back. So he's gone too. It's kind of nice, actually. No dogs, no animals, no women, no kids. All I need now is a big-ass bag of cocaine and maybe a hooker. And I would just snort a bunch of coke until I pass out and die a happy man. I'll pull a Chris Farley. I just hope that she rolls me over when I start puking so I don't take, nasty photos for the tabloid magazines. Because when I die, there's going to be images of me all in every vape magazine. Oh my God, famous vape YouTuber overdoses. And they just going to have a full spread with me in it, all about my life and my struggles and how I went from being complete broke white trash to trailer park trash and yada yada yada, and how vaping could save your life and all that good stuff. Is there still a vape magazine around? Probably not. We were supposed to talk Billet box, and Billet box is sex shit. That shit will never happen. Folks, do not invest your money in the worthless Billet box. We want to call it an industry. It's horrible. It's a ripoff. These motherfuckers are charging you almost $300 for a box that that hasn't been updated in like 10 years. And then on top of that, these motherfuckers want to charge you like over $100 for a little itty bitty atomizer. When back in the day, we were paying $100 for a full-blown RTA. But now, it's like, a little bit. Get the fuck out. What are you, nuts? Suck a dick. Buy the cheap Chinese shit. $30, $40, $50, you'll be happy. Billet box, I know you're watching because you watch every goddamn Monday. You could suck a dick unless you send me one for free, and then I'll promote you. No, I won't. I'll throw it out probably. Or I'll sell it, actually. I will sell it. Because they go for good money, so send me a few, actually, if you can. 2 months, Mark will be collecting. You know what, Jason? The other day, I think it was last week, there's one person, I'm not going to say his name, but he's been collecting billet boxes. Apparently, I think every week he buys a few of them. Not going to say who, but he has an enormous collection now. He has thousands and thousands of dollars invested into this. And just for a split second, I'm like, you know what? I should go buy a billet box and try it again. And then I kind of stopped myself. I'm like, no, we're not going to do this again. Because it'd be like the third time not doing it. Chuck says, check your PayPal. Please should I check PayPal itself or should I check my PayPal? Because there's a big difference. Well, I don't think you sent me anything PayPal because I haven't seen anything. Now, Angela, on the other hand, she's not here at the moment. But thank you, Chuck. If you did send something, I don't see it. but thank you anyways. I don't know why we have 2 PayPal accounts spread out like a dumbass, but Angela has one, I have one. She wanted to feel special, and she wanted her own PayPal account. Oh, God, I got my own PayPal account. Never gets used. Mark can't build to you. I can build a billet box, I have you know. I've invested... You can identify... Dude, I bought these, and I can build anything. I can look into a vagina and tell you if I see any kind of spots in it. This motherfucker will allow me to build the smallest of the small. And then, let's say this is not big enough for me. You can use... Oh, where's the other one? You could put 2 lenses on here. I only have 1 at the moment. But you could put 2 of these lenses to do double the power. And then, if that's not enough, you can grab the magnifying lamp with 2 lenses, look through that motherfucker, and you could see, like, you could see anything you want to see. So if you're blind as a bat and you can't build, get one of these motherfuckers for like $12 or $15 on Amazon. And you'll be like, holy shit, I can see what I'm doing now. Best 15 bucks I ever spent. I don't use it to build, actually, because I'm still too lazy to build. But I use it for other things. I can actually see, like, the bumps on my penis with that. They're just scars from having herpes. Scratching off the little sores, I guess, leaves scars. So I got pink little spots all over my penis. Dun 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 dun. How you like the Typhon RTAs? Do I have the Typhon? The GT4? Dude, I don't know. Did I sell that to someone? I don't know. I would have never sold that thing because I loved it so much. But I cannot find it. I tore apart this fucking room and it is nowhere to be found. I'm thinking something happened to it. Either Angel stole it when he was here, which is probably very likely, or it got sold somehow, but I wouldn't sell that. It was too awesome. But this, whatever the fuck, well, these are the K-Funds, that anorexamizer, or whatever the fuck you call it, that thing right there is pretty sweet. Pretty nice. And I don't think they're expensive either. We got Woke News in chat. What's up, Woke News? It looks like he's been soldering with that setup. And I have been using Ginger's soldering tool. I actually have a little soldering station that I got. I went all in. I got a little soldering station with the little magic arms and all that shit. And, yeah. I solder like complete shit. Like, I even bought one of those little $5 kits, like, comes with a little board, and you got all the different capacitors, and kind of like a little retard kit. Like, oh, look at me, I'm building. And I fucked it all up. Yeah, it went in the garbage. I guess if you have a shaky hand, soldering really isn't for you. Check your own damn PayPal now. You make shit too expensive. I'm going to take an expensive shit on your face. How's that, you son of a bitch? You're seeing shit, Chuck, you're seeing stuff. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mr. Chuck, for that beautiful donation. I'm not sure if you sent it now or earlier. Oh, you sent it now. And he said, I promoted Angel Gomez to bathroom attendant, so show him some respect, or show him the respect that he deserves. I'm sorry, Angel Gomez. He's now the bathroom attendant. Watch your pockets, folks, because that motherfucker will rob you blind. I'm certain that he stole my GT4. I'm positive. You can't leave anything expensive laying around when Mexicans come over, because they'll take that shit right away. Out the window. Ooh, I wouldn't steal that. I do have a used one for sale. Exactly. Thank you. That shit was stolen. Now he's selling it. I knew it. Since you invested in the soldering station, are you Are you gone give ginger competition? Wait, oh, am I gonna give? No, I bought the little, I'll show you what I bought. God damn, you son of a bitch. Would you like to touch my penis with your nose? Like I said, folks, when I get into something, I get into it. And then I lose interest, and then shit just goes to waste. But here's my little, look at this. This, if you were to come to my house, and you were to see this, like, look at all the little soldering spots on there. If you were to see this on my table, you'd be like, wow, this guy, he's like a professional solderer. You would think I actually knew what I was doing. If I didn't have this, you guys probably wouldn't take me seriously. But now that I have this, well, now that you guys don't know I can solder, but some people still think I could solder when they see this set up. Not that anyone ever comes over, but if someone did come over, they'd be like, God damn, dude, you know what you're doing, don't you? Got some solder there, look at that. Nothing beats inhaling solder fumes. Oh, they're so good. But yeah, that's my little setup. You get that on Amazon, thank you. That's professional. I have no idea what I'm doing with it because I'm not soldering anything, but it looks good, right? It looks awesome. Piece of shit. You don't know what you're fucking doing. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Get on your fucking knees. Ooh. Yeah, or you can use it to hold your joints or your roaches. You could have like a party and put 4 joints in each of the roach clips, and people just walk up and take a puff. Holds his foreskin back. Do I have foreskin? I don't think I do. I think I got snipped. The doctor that snipped me did it kind of a weird way. Like they said they didn't have any scissors, so he used his mouth. So I guess one of the nurses thought that he was molesting me, but no, come to find out he was circumcising me with his teeth. He used his mouth. I was too young to remember. I don't care. My circumcision came out pretty good. With that equipment, penis in one clamp, nuts in the other 2, and you can shave without damaging your equipment. Whew, god damn. Dude, that would fucking hurt. Pinching your nuts with that motherfucker? Woo-hoo-hoo. You could have different weed, depending... Oh, there you go. Have different strands of weed in each different roach clip. We got some ideas there. Oh, yeah. Oh. Tonight's episode is... Who else is it sponsored by? I don't know. There's nothing else to show. I don't have anything, guys. Did I mention I bought Phil's liquid? Probably not. I've tried it. For the most part, so let me see how I could put this. So I want to be politically correct. I haven't tried all of them. I've only tried 2. Let's be clear on that. So a few things I like. I like the bottles. The bottles and the tips are awesome for anything MTL related. They're skinny. They got nice little tips. I don't know why all the juices are iced. Like they're all iced. I think every one of them is iced. But then again, it's their juice line, so they could do what the hell they want. The flavors they're good. They're different from... They're not... How can I put this? They're not like modern flavors. These remind me a lot of what liquids used to taste like years ago. Like years and years and years ago. Which is not a bad thing. Once again, it's their vape style. It's what they like. Therefore, they're going to make what they like. They're not going to come out with some random-ass liquid, just put their name on it, and it's not something they vape. So this is going to be for people that prefer like I don't even know how to put it. It's an older style. They're older style flavors. Plain and simple. I bought these because they were not Nick Salt. They're freebase, at least to my knowledge. And I thought they were going to have more of a throat hit, but these actually don't have that much of a throat hit. I was a bit shocked. Maybe it was the mods I've been using them in, but I've been using them on some pretty hard-hitting devices, but they actually go down pretty smooth. I was expecting something a bit more to the back of the throat. The banana ice, have I even tried it yet? I don't remember. But if you like simple flavors and you don't like all this fucking coconut almond with fucking peach and, you know, ravioli sprinkles and shit like that, you'll like them. But if you get into all this exquisite fucking high-end vape shit, it's probably going to be like, oh my god, what's this? So it's very plain Jane. Gets the job done. A bit smooth. I don't know if they're using... Is this synthetic nicotine or is it actual nicotine? Got the $1,000 magnifying glass here. Warning, this product contains nicotine. So I think it's regular nicotine. I think. But it feels like synthetic. Get home, nothing big. Do you want... hold on, I gotta tell Angela what I want here. Oh, yes, I'm a fat ass. All right. So with that said, it's just, you know, it's a juice. It's an I call it like more like an old school kind of juice. Old school. So if you're like an old time vapor and you used to vape liquids from back in the day, these will be very familiar to you if you vape them. There you go. How's that for a juice review? Haven't vaped all of them, so I can't comment on all of them. I only have 2 so far, so going to try all of them, and we're going to see which one's my favorite. I liked your toenail tonight. What? My toenail? What the fuck? If you've seen my toenail, you would not like it, trust me. Can I put the Vapon Tita Burrow tank into the Pulse AIO? By the way, you're an asshole. Fuck that goddamn Pulse AIO. It's like on number 3 already, for Christ's sakes, and you motherfuckers are still buying that goddamn thing. You are nothing but paying beta testers, alright? If you're gonna buy something, go buy that fucking stubby thing that Bogan came out with. That seems a lot cooler than that plastic jump box known as the Pulse AIO. Put your money somewhere decent, for Christ's sakes. Lava cakes are delicious. What the fuck's a lava cake? Oh, I know what lava cake is, I think. Do you get your juice from Steve yet? Yep. Haven't tried any of it because right before I ordered all this juice from Stevie, I ordered a bunch from this one place. I got all kinds of fucking crazy shit. I also bought, check this out. This is a blast from the past. Some of you are probably not even going to know what this is, but a lot of the maybe old schoolers will know what this is. And when I seen it, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get it. Because I used to vape this back when I started vaping. I can't believe it's still around. Dun, 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 dun. It's probably different too. Look at this. Doo-doo. Look at that shit, man. Menthol too. I used to vape this back in the day. But I bought like 6 or 7 bottles. And then that was right at the same time I was placing an order with Stevie. So all his bottles came. So now I have like fucking shit ton of MTL liquid here. That's probably going to take me a couple of years to vape. Because, as you all know, high nic juice, you don't vape as much of it. Like you do 3 milligram. So I got that. I might as well show you what I got, right? I got, once again, I got Phil's line. I got some of the... Had to just go and try that once again. I know it's a different recipe. Some 5 Ponds. What else, old kind sir, did you get? I bought this. This is 3 milligram. I just bought it because the flavor profile sounded good. It's alright. Nothing exciting. I did get some of the Where's it at? Where's the fucking bottle at, you piece of shit? Oh, man. I lost the bottle already. Did I? Oh, here it is. No, that ain't it. I got the fucking lava flow shit, that ever so famous lava flow that everyone else fucking loves. Here it is. Ba, 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 ba. All the naked shit is just good. Regardless of which one you get, I think they're all pretty damn good. What else? There was some other stuff I got. I just don't know where. I think the bottles are upstairs. And then with Stevie's stuff, I just got a bunch of random flavors. All crazy stuff. And what we did, when I ordered from him, I ordered like 12, 18, 24, or 26. So that way I can kind of find out which milligram is going to be good for me. And then I'm going to stick with that one. Bogan makes an awesome tobacco plum job. Ooh, I never knew he made a tobacco. Hopefully it doesn't taste like plum. Mark is going to kick my ass if we ever meet. We'll probably never meet, Chuck, so don't worry. You're all good. Go ahead and talk shit all you want. Oh, the world don't to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of knees, but you got nothing but your gene. What? That's not part of the song. The fuck you doing? I could beat an egg. I could beat a dick. Just putting it out there. Bogan said he can't sell in the U.S. anymore. Blum, 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 blum. You could do anything you want. As long as you don't tell people about it. You could do anything you want. Have you tried any of the Deep Cuts juice line? Yeah, I tried the, what was the one I said I didn't like, but I kept buying bottles of it? I forgot. It's good. The one is, there was an... I don't know these fucking names. My brain is so scattered with shit. I can't remember what the shit I took yesterday looks like. But with MTL vaping, I do really miss the flavor. Every morning when I wake up, I'm still doing, I'm still doing my RDA and my sub-ohm tank. Usually in the mornings I'll grab it, but of course the flavor is just not there with MTL vapes because you don't get as much vapor, so you're not going to get like floods of flavor. Which is odd because I thought if they made the liquids, like if they made the flavor super concentrated and you used it in an MTL, it might actually have really good flavor. Like wouldn't that help improve the flavor a bit on these types of vapes? Because like the Nick salts and the disposables, they have gotten night and day better. When they first started doing that shit, it just tasted like nicotine with a dash of like, I don't know, fruit. But it seems like after a while they kind of either they started doing the flavors a lot stronger, or they did something, and now the flavors on those Nick salts are fucking mind-blowing. Like you could taste everything in that vape when you're vaping it. Can you remember when VapnFagan was alive? Times were better. Yes, Fark is he's still with us in memory. He's hanging out in the back. But the original Fark, yeah, he's long gone. I think he got diabetes and he lost his leg, and then they cut off his arms, and then eventually he lost his head. So lay off those candy bars, kids, because you can end up like Fark. I should start drinking. Everything behind Mark is already blurry as fuck. That's the point of a Listen here, I'm trying to be a professional, okay? When you have a professional camera, apparently you want to make the background blurry and the foreground in focus. That's apparently the cool way to do it, all right? So I'm trying to be cool right now. Bear with me. I'm probably doing it backwards, and I'm probably blurry, and the background is, perfectly in focus. Just squeeze the juice box of those disposable mods. They should start putting nicotine in juice boxes. Therefore, kids will not need to vape anymore. That's a great idea, isn't it? And that'll get you thrown in jail, probably. Deep Cuts Remix, Psycho Crueler Lemon and Raspberry are both fire. I would know about the apple, but my guy sent me another lemon when I ordered. I didn't try the lemon. I'm not a fan of apple. What was the... I forgot which one I tried from them. I want to say... Did they have a banana or a peanut butter or something like that? They have something that I tried, and it was unique and good, but... I don't know. Something about it. I have no clue. Some sites sell disposable liquid by itself now. Oh, do they? I mean, some of these disposables I've tried, honestly, I know everyone's like, oh, yeah, you'll fucking say anything for $1. But some of them have had really good flavor to the point where they should actually bottle some of that liquid. I forgot a few of the companies, but there are a few companies that made disposables where that fucking juice, like, if they had that in a bottle, I would actually vape it. That's how good it was. So I can find that believable. I heard Tony B can jam on the guitar and inspired him to make his Pulse AIO. Wait, playing guitar inspired someone to make a mod? Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. Playing guitar inspires me to have gay sex with men, so that's why I'm hardly ever playing them. But when Angela's away, I fucking jam my heart out, and I'm fucking guys left and right in the basement. They're coming through one door and going out the other. Peanut butter cheesecake. Is that it? Okay, so that's the one I tried, which was... I vaped 2 bottles of it, but something about... I don't know. I have no clue. It was probably good. I was just being too cheap, because I think it was... I think it's expensive, correct? Or am I not correct on this? Or is it cheap? Or maybe I'm just cheap. Or maybe I have no clue what's happening right now. I don't know. Woo! What's up, Red? This week, and I did not do a live. I was fucking excited as hell to do a live with the new gimbal that Mr. Stevie sent over for me, which I still think he's a crazy son of a bitch for doing, but I am thankful of it. But we had so much shit going on, and my anxiety was just fucking like up and down, up. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with me this weekend. Like, I was ready to start going, like, fucking hopping around I was starting to look for drugs. I wanted to buy some Xanax off people. That's how bad my goddamn anxiety was. So I wasn't even in the mood to do a live. But we're going to go live this week and use it, because I already did a video with it, with the follow feature. And that thing is so awesome, man. That is, like, the coolest gimbal. It's so easy to use, and it took me like 5 minutes to understand how to use it. That thing is so neat. So we're definitely going to go live this week with it and use it and see how it works when streaming live. I did videos where I walked around with it, like a pre-recorded video, and that motherfucker, I'm walking up the stairs, and it's just like floating. Like, you can't even tell my fat ass is walking around. It just floats. The video is so goddamn smooth. Like, the video on the iPhone is smooth as it is, but put it on a gimbal and it becomes, like, insanely smooth. Like, movie style. I could be running down the street and it's just, like, floating. It is a really... If you're in the market for a gimbal for an iPhone, check that one out. DJI, I'm not affiliated, though I would like to be. Yeah, there you go. Omar, thank you, sir, for that Egyptian donation. He says, Mark, what's your favorite speaker or sneakers? People call them sneakers. I'm an old man. I have wide feet, like extremely wide. So I am very limited to the shoe I can wear. Nikes are usually too narrow for me. I used to wear Skechers, but I stopped wearing them because they are so old, man. Like, they're just, when I see Skechers, I think, oh God, I'm gonna die this year. I know I am. So I kind of stopped. I wear New Balance now because a lot of New Balance come in wide width. So usually New Balance. Not a huge fan of Adidas shoes. I know that's kind of a shocker, but don't like their shoes. But lately it's been New Balance, New Balance, New Balance, because they come in like triple E and fucking quadruple G and shit like that. Nikes are like for... Nikes are for pedophiles because they have real narrow shoes and they just look creepy and they don't fit on the normal foot, or the fat foot, should I say. New Balance, I'm fucking balling. I do have Skechers on right now. These are mangled to hell. These are my house shoes because these don't have laces. So I could just take my foot and just slide my foot. I never thought I would come to the age to where I would wear house shoes. But I own house shoes now. And it's kind of nice. I did rock the Pro Wings. Yes! I remember the Pro Wings from back in the day. I think I remember the Pro Wings. I think it was the XJ 1000s or something like that. Oh, dude, Pro Wings. If you wore Pro Wings to grammar school, or whatever you want to call it, I called it grammar school, you would get so much fucking shit from the kids that wore Nikes. And I remember I actually put tape one time on my Pro Wings because there was a hole ripping in them. So I got tired of getting made fun of because of my Pro Wings. So I begged my mom and my grandmother to take me out and buy me a pair. Like, I want a pair of Nikes, please. I'll fucking do anything. I'll fucking blow dad if I have to. Well, we went to the shoe store. Nikes were too expensive. They said, hell no. As close as I was able to get to a high-end shoe, ladies and gentlemen, I probably told this story before, LA Gear. And let me tell you, back in the day, when I was in school, was when you buy Nikes, they used to have plastic tags hanging off them, and you would keep the tags on, kind of like how they do with the hats. Nikes would have, like, any shoe would have, like, a plastic tag on there. And you would let the tag, keep it on there, let it dangle. Well, I did the same thing for the LA Gear. I had the tags dangling off of them, and when I went to fucking school, holy shit, they had a fucking field day with me. They tore me in half. And this is back in the day when bullying and all the other shit was like, kind of like normal. Dude, I think I cried like a bitch that day. I never wore those shoes again. And then finally, I don't know how it happened, but I was able to get a pair of another shoes. This was like a year or so later, and I got British Knights. And those were, I kind of got okay with those. I didn't get too much shit for wearing the British Knights. And I think at one point, I don't remember if I tried them on, if I actually owned them, but if you guys remember the Reeboks pump, when they first came out, where you pump the basketball in the tongue and it fucking tightens up the shoe. Those are sweet. But never owned Nikes up until, shit, I don't even remember. I think it was like late in high school. I remember my first pair of Nikes. My friend in high school, who I'm still friends with, had these black and white Nike Airs that he always wore, and I thought they were awesome shoes. He had a cat, and his cat pissed in his shoes one day. I guess his cat got pissed at him. And I come by his house. I'm like, dude, where's your shoes? He threw his shoes in a garbage can. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So I took his shoes out of the dumpster. And I did my best to kind of clean the cat piss odor out of them. But I still wore them every day. And talk about disgusting. Like, wearing someone else's used shoe that's loaded with cat piss. That was my first genuine pair of Nikes. And they smelled like cat piss. And cat piss, no matter what the fuck you use, that smell ain't going nowhere. I tried all kinds of shit. I even mixed chemicals that were not supposed to be mixed together, and they just didn't kill that odor. Nikes are for skinny people. You are correct on that one, man. They should start making Nikes for severely overweight, like super wide Nikes would be nice, but the pair I bought my kid, I don't know if they're Nikes. There's some basketball player, I forgot. They're like a Fruity Pebbles color. I forgot what they're called. They're actually really super wide shoes. And they're kind of, they're expensive for shoes. Somehow my kid got on the shoe kick. I don't know how, because I was really never, I was kind of into shoes, but I never was really like a collector of shoes. This motherfucker has shoes for like this day, that day. Oh, he thinks you can't wear basketball shoes outside of the court. Like, you can't wear those on the street. Like, what? The fuck you can't? I can jump higher in Nikes. Yay! And we have the beautiful man in chat. What's up, Stevie Marquez? There's the man right there. White Men Can't Jump. The one thing I remember about that movie was that beautiful brown chunky ass nipple that Rosie Perez exposed in the video when she was laying on the bed. I'm like, look at that titty, look at that nipple. God damn, that's nice. And I think she's like Puerto Rican or something. And I've never seen a Puerto Rican nipple before. That was my first. And I'm like, God, that thing is brown as a motherfucker. Woo! And it was chunky. I started fucking licking the screen. Pretty sad. Someone say Young Jeezy. What? Young Jeezy? Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy? Young Jeezy. I need another bulk glass. There's JJ. He's alive and well, folks. JJ comes around whenever he breaks a bulk glass. He's the only one that I know. He's probably had like 20 replacement glasses already for that damn tank. I think it's time that we make a polycarbonate plastic tank for JJ so that way he doesn't break it. Woke. Jason said he's waiting for his. The funny thing is, I told JJ whenever I went to the post office, I would send him because I have I told someone else that too. I think it was, who was it, Jason or someone? I have a few of them. The problem is I just never go to the post office much anymore. But when I do, they're sitting here waiting. So I got them and they're waiting. Just saying, just putting. I know Bachelor. I think I don't know what the Bachelor want one too. I believe so. There's a few people that wanted one, but I somehow remember. I will remember you. You'll have one before the end of 2023. I promise you. Or 2023. Yes, we're in 22 right now. I think, right? Yeah. Puerto Rican women are absolutely gorgeous. I completely agree with you, Ray Ray. So are Latino women. They are some of the hottest pieces of ass out there. But when they get older, they do get a bit rough, just like Polish women. When Polish women get old, hopefully Johnny the Beard is not watching this, but when they get old, sometimes their looks... Yeah, sometimes. Not everyone, not all of them, but a majority. But when they're young, like 20s, 30s, maybe the 40s, the cutoff, I'm not sure. They get rough. They get mean and angry and rough. Listen, if anyone is getting a bulk OTS, me, you SOBs. What? I have no idea what Jason is saying. He's speaking another language. I've given away at least 13 bulks over the past couple of years. That's the problem, JJ. Stop giving those fucking things away. Oh, shit. Misfit Steve thinks that Puerto Rican women are slobs? What? Woo, that's some hate speech right there. God damn. I couldn't even say something like that. I get a bubble glass and an apology all in the same show. What the fuck? Don't get excited about the bubble glass. I didn't say that was coming anytime soon. Polish women are fucking high maintenance. They seem like they're high maintenance. They seem like you need money or something. Because most of the Polish men own businesses like construction companies and shit like that. I don't think they date broke men. So you got to have some kind of money. Uh-oh, someone just came in the house. I think it's the cops. Hello. Yeah, we're getting broken into, folks. This might be the last show ever, so enjoy it. Thank you, Chuck, for that $2. I'll put that towards the casket. I need bubble glass for BTFC. Those are actually in production as we speak, and I'll be shipping those out next week. So everyone that's ordered a bubble glass for the BTFC, you'll have it under the tree. Congratulations. I like Asian ladies. Just don't tell my wife. You know, Asian women, what I do like about them, or at least what I've seen and experienced with the limited Asian women that I've encountered, I like their personality. They're always super happy. They're like giggly. They're always like, just always happy. You could be depressed and ready to fucking jump off a bridge. And an Asian chick will walk up and you will have a whole different look on life because she'll be so happy. Oh, you're going to jump. Very good. Like, just so happy. Another thing I like about them is they give great massages. I think it's something probably in their blood. They just are born to know how to massage people. But the other things that I'm not really too fond of is you never see a big-titted Asian woman. Usually they're pretty flat. Unless they're, they got fakies, big flappy fakies. And sometimes their nipples can be a bit brown. Which brown nipples are fine, but if you got really pale skin and your nipples are brown, not red, but brown, it doesn't look right. So, yeah, I'm kind of like, Just putting it out there. I love Italian women, but they are too bossy. And they're too hairy. Italian women have lots of hair, man. They're hairy women. Asian ladies have no ass. I need a big old hiney. I don't. I need a small ass little booty. Small booty, you don't have much to travel through to get to the hole. If you got a big old booty and you're not well hung, then you ain't even going to reach the hole. There's no possibility. You can spread the butt cheeks as far as you want, but you still won't hit that hole. Smaller the ass, the better, in my opinion. Mark has a gimp and a chest in the basement. Look, if she's female and she's still alive and I'm feeding her, it's totally legal. She's not a gimp. She's a homeless woman. And we have an agreement together. And she's not chained up. She's only tied up. Mark doesn't have the length for that. Thank you, Douglas. I've been trying to explain that, but people are not understanding. My aunts have mustaches. I'm assuming your aunts are probably Italian because Italian women are... They've got massive bushes. Like, they actually brush their pubic hair. Like, this shit's long. I dated an Italian girl once, and I swear to God, I went down on her, and I couldn't, like, go down on her. I couldn't access the hole. Because it was just fucking covered with, like, a long stream of, like, it was, like, almost like a ponytail. I'm thinking to myself, God damn, bitch, cut this shit. So I'm going like this, parting the shit like out of the way to kind of expose the hole, and then eventually when you expose it, it's like, holy shit, look at all the it's just like, you should know better. Like, cut that. Well, this was back in the 90s, probably late 90s, early 2000s, so maybe that was, I guess shaving wasn't really that normal. But I mean, it comes to a point where if your hole's covered up, come on. Like, if my bush gets to the point where you can't even see my penis anymore, I trim it. Because it does come to that point where it's like the bush just overgrows and you don't see nothing there. It's like, okay, it's time to trim that shit. That was a Mexican dude. No, it wasn't a Mexican dude, sadly enough. It was a girl. It was actually my dad's... Well, he's dead now, so he won't be watching this. Well, he might be listening somewhere. It was my dad's best friend's daughter. Yes. And he always told me, you fuck with my daughter, I will fucking rip your head off. Like, okay, you're good. All right, I understand. His name was Antonio, by the way. He wore a wig. Can't see the tree for the forest. What are you doing? There's fucking noises upstairs. How am I going to get my vape news this week? All right. So we're going to stop talking about overgrown pussy hair, and we're going to dive into the news to see if we have any news. Hopefully we don't, because the news lately has been pretty shitty. But we're going to find out what we have here. So let's go to Google. Google knows all. Google knows everything. Okay, here we go, folks. It's like the first time doing this. And by the way, as I always say, these news articles are fresh off the press. We don't deliver any old shit. This is all first time here, folks. The first time. You can hear it here, and then you can go spread it across internet land and tell all your friends and gossip about it and spread rumors. But, yeah, here we go. Former UCLA... What is that word?
Decathlete.
What the fuck is decathlete? Is that a word?
I think it means you're in multiple things.
Hold on, I gotta Google this word. I've never seen that word in my life. Decathlete. Oh, I got food? Thank you. Decathlete. All right, decathlete definition. An athlete who takes part in oh my God, how are you going to fucking give a definition of a word and put a word in there that you don't know the definition of? An athlete who takes part in a decathlon. What the fuck's a decathlon?
It's a race.
Isn't that a triathlon?
Well, it's kind of similar to that, yeah.
Okay, so this has something to do with a fucking athlete who likes to race. So, former UCLA person who likes to race sentenced to prison for 28 million cannabis vaping scams. Okay, we don't cover cannabis on here, but since I read it, I might as well just give a little brief little look at it. David, whoever, 53, was sentenced by the U.S. District Judge in order to pay $35,267,851 in restitution. Get the fuck out of here. How is someone going to pay that much? Why bother? It's so fucking, it's a waste of time. Shut up. Fisher was also found that, blah, blah, okay, this is too much of a story. Pretty much, he was selling fake cannabis shit, and he got fucked. So lesson is, if you're going to sell fake cannabis, make sure you sell it and get the fuck out of there. Don't let them find out who you are. Mother and son convicted in Kenosha County THC vape ring avoid prison time. Oh, here we go. So it seems like the popular news this week is all about fake cannabis. And we got a picture of the mom. Mom ain't too bad. And her sons. Nice, nice. And they somehow avoided prison somehow. I don't know how, but... So these were the people that were causing all the deaths and lung illnesses with these fake THC carts. Jacob and Tyler were charged with injecting THC into tens of thousands of vape cartridges and selling them on the street. Police say they also recovered nearly $60,000 in cash along with guns and drugs at the family's Lake home. The weed vape cartridges were also being packaged at Courtney Huffin's real estate office. All three made a plea deal, blah, 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 and they were all fined. Okay, interesting. So they're plugging, okay, this ain't really news. Who gives a shit? The fact that she's a real estate agent and she was doing that out of her office, I think is pretty funny. Other than that, though, I mean, I don't know if this was... If they were the ones that were causing the, I don't think this had anything to do with the vitamin E and all that shit. They might have just been putting THC in regular carts, who knows. But it's kind of nice, you know, inject some THC into a disposable. Hey, I'm for it. As long as you don't get me fucking, as long as it ain't got no oil in it or any of that shit. Anywho, let's move on, shall we? LCSO, I have no idea what that is, investigating burglary at South Fort Myers vape shop. Once again, we have some fucking idiots that are robbing vape shops! I don't know why, because there's nothing in a fucking vape shop worth money. And if you were to steal, let's say, a fucking box full of disposables, who are you going to sell them to? A bunch of kids for $5 a pop? Come on, it's a waste of time and money. If you're going to break in somewhere, break into a bank, break into a whorehouse, something. Two people entered the store and smashed the glass to get away with things worth almost $4,000. Wow, I'd love to know where the fuck they're breaking into. $4,000 in shit? The store is in the Costco Plaza at the order of US 41 in Daniels Parkway. What? So there's a Costco that has a vape shop in it? Am I reading this right? Now the owners are asking for help to catch the people who took so much from them. Oh my God, no. It was all caught on video, folks. They busted up the door, sledgehammered, and glass everywhere. It's what Al and Jennifer blah 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 found after an alarm set. Okay, I'm not reading all this. We were blah blah blah. We were about 20 minutes away after this happened. The cops were here within 5 minutes. It was scary because we literally saw that they left the sledgehammer right next to the door. Oh, no. So what did they take that was $4,000 in value? Please tell me. They took a bunch of cigars. Okay, I thought it was a vape shop. Apparently not. They took a bunch of vapes. Define vapes. What the fuck is vapes? Please tell me. A couple devices, random things, and Jennifer said. Okay, so they said the crooks swiped more than 2,000 worth of merchandise and did another 2,000 in damage. Well, you just said 4,000 a minute ago. All right, so they took a bunch of cigars, bunch of vapes, and then random things. Is this what you're telling the insurance company, or I don't understand what happened? Anyways, we'll be offering a cash reward for anything leading to the arrest, blah, 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 blah. So if you know the idiots that robbed this shithole, contact someone that cares, and you might make 10 or 20 bucks, or maybe they'll give you a free disposable for renting them out. Once again, if you're dumb enough to fucking rob a vape shop, yeah, I can't believe people are that stupid. What the fuck? They're taking cigars? Like, you're going to bust glass windows and glass doors and glass cases just to get some cigars? I know there's expensive cigars, but, I mean, take something of value, for Christ's sakes. Harrison School District reports growing presence of vaping devices with THC. So is this happening again with the THC shit, where they're injecting it into pods and cartridges? Because it seems like this is the third article so far that's talking about THC, and I thought we were kind of past this when it happened before, but apparently not. Here we go. What are the top 10 disposable vapes you can find today? Oh, here we go. Now that's news. And this is from who? Some kind of weird website. Let's see what they know. All right, here we go. Ready? Keep your pants on. What do we got? For each pop disposable vape device. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I want to hear names. Okay, first up is the One. Blue Raz. What the fuck is the One? I have no idea. Oh, holy fuck, I'm an idiot. It's not called the One. It's actually number one. The number one pod. Is this... What is this? These are flavors. I want to know what are the 10 devices, not 10 flavors, you jackass. You know what? I'm done. I'm done with that website because they're as stupid as I am. 3 Philip Barber students hospitalized, substance believed to be used with a vape. Here we go with the vape shit, putting people in the hospital. Authorities said a call came in that a few students had very serious and adverse reactions to something. Oh no, what could it be? While officials do not know what the specific substance was, they do believe it to be a substance used in a vape. Oh no. However, this has not been confirmed as the investigation is active and ongoing. Oh, of course it is. Blah, 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 blah. The BCSD is confident that the substance involved was not fentanyl, because if it was, idiot, those motherfuckers would be dead by now, as the symptoms do not fit what a fentanyl overdose resembles. No shit. Narcan also did not have to be administered to the students. Okay, so we know it's not blah. It's probably one of the shittiest disposables, probably a disposable I reviewed on my channel that I gave a thumbs up. These fine gentlemen probably went out and bought a few of them, and now they're croaking on them. Blah, 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 blah. I'd like to know what was in this. Like, what could be... I'd like to know, like, what happens when these kids at these schools or wherever, or even not kids, just people in general that are getting sick from these devices, are they buying these devices from people and are they just handing them over? Are they like, dude, $20 right here, take it. And they just take an open device with just juice in it? Or are these things like sealed in a package? That's one question I would have. Because I don't care who the fuck you are. You could be my next door neighbor. I'm not going to buy a fucking mod off you that's opened, that already has juice in it, that was tampered with. Not going to happen. If you're that dumb to buy something like that, you deserve every fucking thing you got coming to you. So let's be clear of that. Rather than blaming whoever sold it, blame the idiot for buying it. I think if you're that dumb, then, do we really need you in this world? Come on. If it's sealed, on the other hand, and something happens, then yeah, then I can see, bitching about it, complaining because someone tampered with it. But if it's unsealed, then hey, it's on you, man. California bans flavored tobacco products, including vapes. We know that. That's old news, thank you. More adolescent e-cigarette users report vaping within 5 minutes of waking up. We've talked about this fucking last week. Vapes are twice as good as NRT at helping smokers quit. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Vapes are better than nicotine replacement patches and gums at helping smokers quit. Oh, is that good news for vaping? Wow. Smokers use electronic cigarettes are up to twice as likely to give up the habit. Oxford University experts found high certainty evidence vapes help quitting. Cancer charities and experts say they welcome the findings of the reports. Ooh, look at that. Some good news. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. But they warned non-smokers not to take up vaping because as they are relatively new products, we don't yet know the long-term health effects, which technically we don't. I know people are saying, I've been vaping for 5 years, 10 years, I'm fine. Well, I think they mean a little bit more long-term than that. But I've always been a firm believer that if you have not smoked before and you vape, then you are a fool. Just my opinion. I know Angela, she's a fool because she vapes and she never smoked. So she's right up there with the other fools. Just my opinion on that, of course. But yeah, there you go. We got some good news. Vaping is absolutely terrible for your heart, according to new research. So, following one good news article comes the terrible heart. We know this has been terrible. I want to read one of these because I'm curious what it's doing to the heart. Apparently, from what they say, 2 new related studies published in the American Heart Association. Blah 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 blah. How vaping affects the blood vessels and heart health. They found that inhalation. I can't even say the inhalation. The inhale of foreign substances rather than specific components of e-cigarette vapor or cigarette smoke seem to have adverse effects. That doesn't really make sense. Thousands of chemicals have been identified in tobacco smoke, some which are also present in e-cigarette aerosols, either as an original ingredient or as a chemical reaction product of the heating process. Okay, all right. We sought to find which specific component of smoke or e-cigarette vapor may be responsible for interfering with blood vessels' ability to function efficiently. In the rat-based test, because they're testing this on rats, give me a few bucks. I'll be your test dummy. The rats, 4 types of... Okay, this is just too much to read. Just get to the fucking conclusion. Okay, so it's bad for the heart, apparently. They never really... I like to know, like, what juices... Like, what are they using to run these tests? Because that's also a big... Are they using, like, some liquid that was made in, like, a China basement? Or are they using, like, liquid that's been made in, like, a lab? Like, what are they using? That's kind of one of the things I want to know. And how are they vaporizing the liquid? Because I've seen some tests where they put the shit into a device and they fire the device for long periods of time. That's just burning up the fucking cotton in the coil. So you're going to get, like, smoke from it. You're going to get burning chemicals and all other kinds of shit. They don't, when you vape something, you can only press the button for a few seconds and then that's it. If you hold on to that button like a lot of these tests have done, yeah, it's going to start smoking. And they're pretty much testing the burning smoke that's coming off the cotton in the coil. Not maybe so much the vapor that's coming out of it. So I think there's a lot of unanswered questions to a lot of these tests. But you know what? We need news, so we're going to read it, right? 9 hours ago, officials say vape sensor project is a success. Ooh, a vape sensor. Wow, that sounds like a smoke alarm. Ooh. Vape sensors installed in the high school and middle school are doing their job. Clovis Municipal Schools board members were told at Tuesday's November meeting. CMS Operations Director Lauren Hill addressed the board on the success of the installation of the vape detectors. A $300,000 project. What the fuck are these goddamn vape detectors made of? Get the fuck out of here. They're using $20 Walmart stick-up smoke detectors with a fucking generic-ass battery that probably cost them $20, $30. $300,000 to put a few smoke detectors into a fucking school? Are you that stupid? God damn. The sensing devices resemble a household smoke detector. I wonder why, because they probably are, and are wired to send information to the school's office. Okay, still don't see where the $300,000 price tag is coming in. And, yeah. Incidents in the first 10 days between high school and middle school, there were 643 vape detections out of the first 10 days. Woo. Get the fuck out of it. Come on, suck a dick. Vape, hold it in. Who cares? Or what do we used to do when we were, what was it in high school? Well, in high school when we were smoking cigarettes, we would just hold that shit in. But whatever other ways to hide the smoke, I forgot. I don't think there were, you know what? I don't think there were even smoke detectors in the bathroom back in the day. Because I remember smoking, back in the day when we would smoke in the bathroom between classes, the way it worked is whoever was first in the bathroom would light up the cigarette, and it would get into a stall, and then whoever else, let's say there were like 3, 4, 5 other people, would run into that stall, they would stand around it, and they would just pass the cigarette, pass it. Everyone would take 1 or 2 drags. The cherry would be that fucking long. It'd be like all cherry on it. And then after you took your 1 or 2 drags, you run out. And then by that time, the hall monitor would walk in, you'd flush it, go like that, and they'd be like, "You smoking in here?" Like, no. Toilet paper roll and paper towel. I thought that was for weed, though. The toilet paper roll and a dryer sheet. I remember I used to use that when you smoke weed, and if you blow it into there, it'd get rid of the smoke and also the odor. So maybe the toilet paper and paper towel actually would get rid of the smoke then. You're right. Yeah, those cherries were like fucking... They'd be hanging off like... Yeah, that was... And everyone that vaped on it would lip the damn thing, and by the time it came to you, that filter was so fucking wet, you were like, do I want to put this in my mouth? Not sure. Look at the guy next to you, like, yeah, that's the guy that's got HIV. Fuck that. You know what? I'm quit smoking. Here you go. Take that. So that's how that used to be back in the good old days. Do we have any more news for this evening? We have rising concern after 3 Philip Barber students... Oh, we already read that. That's... Okay. We want new shit here. Petersburg High School notices an increase in vaping. Okay, well, oh, they got a picture of a device. What's this? So whatever device this is going to get some free advertising. It's called the Aloha Sun. You heard correctly. It's called the Aloha Sun Strawberry... What the hell is Lilikio? Lilikio? Okay, strawberry and lemon. And the other one is the fuck is the FUM? F-U-M? Lush Ice. F-L-U-M, the Flum Float. Well, I've never heard of these pod systems at all. But yeah, they're actually showing them now. This is how, what's that company? Oh, come on, brain. The Lost Mary, Elf Bar. That's how Elf Bar made their fucking huge success, by being called out on a news station. And once that happened, man, they went fucking big. So, Calabasa, man sentenced to 17.5 years in prison for cannabis vape. Okay, here we go with more of this. What's going on with all the cannabis vaping shit? I found my preteen's daughter vaping. Now what? Oh no! Did you find her vaping? Better find her vaping than fucking blowing the neighbor. The FDA warns companies behind several illegal vape products. Here we go. Can I eat during this? Probably. I'm gonna eat. FDA formally warns companies behind Family Guy vapes, other illegal products marketed at kids. What? Oh, here we go. These are the disposables that have the Family Guy images on them. These actually look pretty cool. The Food and Drug Administration formally warned multiple companies they must stop selling vapes and other products marketed to young people, including blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I am a 40-year-old guy. I love Family Guy. I love King of the Hill. I love Bob's Burgers. I love cartoons like that. So that's more of an adult cartoon, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, I'll go with you. It's still a little weird having a cartoon image on a... It's on the box. It's on the device. But it's China. They don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do to China? They ain't gonna. You can't do shit to China. China can put a fucking penis. China can take an image of Mr. B and put a black cock in his mouth and print that on a disposable, and they can ship it over here, and there ain't a fucking thing you can do to China. You could stop places from selling it here, but you ain't gonna do shit to them. But other than that, there's no real good vape news. More teens are vaping within 5 minutes of waking up. I still don't understand these stupid... Like, why does it matter when they're vaping? Like, when they're waking up, when they're going to bed, who gives a fuck? They're vaping. If that's the news you want to report, just put it out there. Like, hey, we're vaping. We're teens. We're young. We want to be cool. Cigarettes are old and gay. Vaping is in and cool. Only pedophiles smoke cigarettes, folks. All right? So if you're currently a smoker, you're probably on a website. That's all I'm saying. Mark is a cartoon. That's right. I'm not real. But they turn around and do what they've done to vaping, proving it was a fluke. McDonald's shitty ham. This is not a hamburger. Look at that. Is that a hamburger? Oh. All right. We're done. No dino nuggets today. I'm on a diet. As you guys can see, I can't have nuggets. Doctor said eat grains and beef products. So I got the bread, which is the bun, which is a grain. The vegetables would be the ketchup, the tomatoes, and the pickles is a vegetable. And then the beef would be the burger. Well, questionable about the beef. Maybe it's some kind of soy product. I have no fucking clue. But yeah, about as healthy as you can get would be a hamburger. So if you're on a diet, take tips from me because obviously my diet's working. That is a wrap, folks. It has been a fucking pleasure going over 22 minutes with you guys and talking about all kinds of fun news and other bullshit. And hopefully all your dicks got nice and hard and you got your fucking... You got a little jerk in there without the wife noticing, huh? She catch you jerking off to another guy on this TV, she's gonna fucking divorce your ass in a heartbeat. You better watch that shit. Only do that when she's sleeping. Anyways, we're done. If you guys want to come hang out in the after party, the Zoom link is in the chat. And if you don't, then stay the fuck out. But, yeah, we'll see you on the next one, folks. It's been a blast. Merry Christmas. Oh, no, not Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving, in case I don't see you. But I will see you by then, because we'll be doing some live of some sort. What is Bachelor? ST Vapes equals stealing the vapes. He's guilty by association. Go get the reward money. What? Stealing the vapes. Oh, that's what ST stands for. Okay. I don't know what that means, but all right. Thank you, Bachelor. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. And all the other good stuff. We'll see you guys later. Make sure you watch the video tomorrow. You want to watch it. I'm telling you. Just remember, watch the video tomorrow. I know you guys won't, but still. I'll try. Slow outro. Woo, look at that shit. You are nice. Look at the nuts on him. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Does he only got one testicle? Oh no, there's no nuts at all inside that oh my God. It's like an empty purse. It's just a sack. Oh, this is so cute. It's squishy. There's no nuts in it. Oh, I just want to put it in my mouth. Oh, it's so nice. I love nuts with no nuts in them. I love an empty scrotum. They're so fun to cuddle up next to in the bed. I think I'm having a midlife crisis, folks. Call 911. Something's happening to me, I think. Is this what puberty is like? I'm not sure. I'm getting an erection right now. At the same time, I'm peeing myself. I don't know what is happening with my body. Is this something new? Holy shit.